On June 24, 2017, I started actually my second life. I had a heart attack or my blood sugar went low, one or the other, and that was still a debate for a long time. And to this day, I don't think anybody really knows what happened, but my heart stopped. We were getting ready for a yard sale the day I didn't wake up, and I was still trying to get things done, and I eventually went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's the last thing I remember.
All I remember is hearing a bang, and I think that Eileen must have somehow hit her phone off of the night table, so it woke me up, and for some reason I just had this sense that there was something wrong. I couldn't wake Eileen up. She had turned blue, so I called 911. As they're taking Eileen away and they're doing CPR on her, is that the police officer said, "Come and sit in the front seat." So they stayed with me until I could reach a friend to meet me at the hospital, and then I just sat there and waited until I didn't know anything. She was on the ventilator. They were having trouble taking the tube out, and every time they would think about doing something, Eileen's body reacted negatively to it, so that's when they decided to actually put the cannula in. So that was about in the third week. And within 3 days, it was like a miracle. Then they were able to slowly start to wean her off the ventilator, start weaning off some of the medications. She actually became alert. I asked if I could bring the dog in. There's a photograph of Mickey sitting out on the front stoop, and he would just sit there, and he was waiting for Eileen to come home. He totally ignored Eileen and went down by her feet. And what I realized later is that he didn't recognize any of the smells of her except for her feet, because everything else there by this time there were so much equipment around and the noises and everything, so he wasn't comfortable, but he was just stood guard at her feet. That equipment is very high demand, and when it's in high demand, it's kind of scary to know that you might be holding somebody up, because at one time I think Eileen had 8 pumps on. And I remember a day they were looking for pumps, and they came in the room and realized, no, we're not taking any of these. But you just realize how important they are. It was a long road, but she was alive and we could communicate, and her memory was there. Somebody was watching over her, and she got the best care immediately that she could.
After I realized what was going on, how lucky I was and how good the care was to get me back to being me again. Like, I am me again. Right, Paul?
Yes.
Yeah.